Okay guys, so I'm doing the update here because I don't know, just felt like doing it. I'm at work, I ain't got shit to do. If I stop talking periodically, it's because somebody came in, or it's just gonna be a lot of pausing. But yeah, so basically updates with the story with my dad, and also questions that I'm gonna answer that have been asked to me. So there's been a few questions about like whether I liked it or where does he live, and let's see, I don't know, it's just been questions like that. And I'm gonna just say this right here: I understand my dad did what he did, but I don't want him to like be unalived. Okay, so the people who've been asking me the addresses and stuff have obviously been like trying to ask to like do bad stuff. I don't want that. I want him to go to prison. I want people to know who he is, and if he's unalived, then how would anybody know and it even be proven, right? On to the next thing, where he did I like it? I mean, why would you even ask me that? I feel like you gotta be sick in the mind to like ask if I liked it. But like I had said in the earlier video, for people who actually need to know the answer, basically I was 11 years old, 11 to 15 years old. I was a teenager, a preteen and a teenager. Even if I thought that I might have enjoyed it at the time, a grown man should not be touching me. Point blank period. Grown man should not be touching me. So even if I would have been convinced that I liked it at the time, people don't understand how trauma works and how Stockholm Syndrome works. And for anybody who doesn't know what Stockholm Syndrome is, it is the belief that the place where you're getting traumatized most is where you're safest. And so you start to like kind of think that like that life is better for you, and you get used to it, and you start to actually, I wouldn't say you like it, but you tolerate it because it's like the new norm for you. It's kind of like grooming. Yeah, grooming. He groomed me. I didn't like nothing. I was groomed. Okay, now here's the real updates, right? So I was able to talk to a detective. I've been like giving the updates on my IG story periodically, and been talking about it a lot on my TikTok. My TikTok and my IG and my threads are all the same @. I got to talk to a detective. We got it to the point where we found the court case that happened to me in 2013, and they got all the information from that, and we're in the process of like now trying to get the DNA evidence from that case, if we're even allowed to, because the case is so far from today. It happened like 13 years ago. It's very like weird with cases that's like happened that long ago, even though there's like no statute of limitations. I learned for kids under 12 years old, which this happened at 11. So actually I was kind of like, I wouldn't say I was lucky, but I guess I was lucky enough to like be able to like report it without like being told anything. We're trying to find the DNA evidence for that. We'll not find it, but like be allowed to collect it. What he told me is that they're gonna first match the cultures that were skin cells or pee or boo-boo or just sweat, something like that gives off DNA, right? That's like their like technical term for it, right? So they're trying to see if there's two different cultures on there, and if they can prove that and there's enough DNA on there to like see that, then they're gonna get a warrant out for my dad's DNA. But also another, I guess, update is that my dad no longer lives in Florida. He lives in Hawaii. So I found that out. We love that. I had to like tell the detective all that and stuff. He would just talk to me, make sure like I knew like everything wasn't my fault and stuff like that, which I know, but sometimes like I get like weird about it. I just blame myself just because like it's just, I guess, a normal thing for people to do in like trauma based events. And also I'm sorry guys, I meant to say this in the beginning of the video, but I honestly was supposed to post this video a month ago, and actually it was supposed to be posted yesterday, but I needed time. I'm not even gonna lie, it was so much going on, and so much like, it was just too much at once with like social media and like people finding out like more information, me finding out more information, because I'm unlocking a story that like I haven't thought about. Though I think about it all the time, but like I haven't actually like went into detail about it too much, like telling a story about it type of thing, in a minute. So it took a lot and it was like a lot of like new information that I just like remembered and stuff, and it was just like it was just a lot. So I appreciate people like staying and like supporting and stuff. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. So basically I ended up getting this no caller ID person calling me. At first I didn't answer because I was like, who the fuck are you, right? Sorry. So they call me and they tell me all this information about my dad, and I'm like, how the fuck, like, right? But like I know, like, because my fan base is like, I wouldn't say it's like out there, but like it's gonna be out there, okay? Look, I gotta speak it into existence, okay? But anyways, so my fan base is kind of big. When people found out the story, a lot of people was like, or some people were like being weird, but a lot of people were trying to help, and I really appreciate that. So like one of them. And so they told me all this information about my dad and stuff, and I guess they just didn't want to give their name because I guess what they were doing was illegal, but like at the end of the day, like they're helping out. Thank you to whoever that person was. I promise you, like, I am forever grateful for you, because you told me a lot of shit that I did not know about my dad whatsoever, so I really appreciate you. I guess that's it for the updates. Next week I'm gonna be hearing from the detective again. I'm probably not gonna give another update for a little minute because every time I get an update, it's not like a lot of information to give, so it's not really anything to really say. As I get like more and more information, I'm definitely going to keep updating and stuff. But I just want to say that I'm very thankful for however many people watched my story, however many people supported me, however many people even just listened to me on social media, anybody who even sat there and talk ish, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm getting the story out here. I'm helping other people. I've had people come up to me and tell me their stories and stuff, and they were just like, they just didn't know, or they just like weren't like able to, I guess, get the courage to say anything. So I like that my story helps out somebody. It doesn't matter. I mean, so I gotta sit here and cry and be sad about it or whatever, because at the end of the day, even though it may seem like this is a lot for me, I need it. Like, it's just a part of like my personal like therapy, getting better self-love journey. Yeah, follow me on IG, on TikTok, on Threads, on YouTube. My @ is at LON3L33GIRL, Lonely Girl. Thank you, and I appreciate y'all for coming here, watching this. Y'all didn't have to come here and support me, but y'all did, and y'all chose to, and we love it. So yeah, at the end of the day, y'all have a good last month of 2024. Like, anyways, but yeah, y'all have a good last month of 2024, and maybe somebody could put up in the comments like, what y'all gonna do for the last month? What y'all gonna do? What y'all want to do before the year is over? Or what's y'all's New Year's resolutions? And y'all have a good day.